Hi everybody, here's Krystian from TeamworkCast.
And I'm Constantine Kelfacil.
And this is Netrunner with TeamworkCast. This is the Euregio 3 tournament, and it is round number 4, I think. And game number 1. And yeah, on the left we have you, Constantine.
Oh my god, I'm famous.
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful mat you have.
Thank you, man. I actually never played that game.
Yeah, but it's a nice looking mat.
Yeah.
And on the right we have Fabelkey from Germany. And so you are going to have an interesting matchup here, because this is an ID that we haven't seen in a long time, which is Personal Evolution.
Well, not a long time. I mean, there are always like at least 2-3 people in every like big tournament, right? Playing Personal Evolution. Well, they don't go as far as I do, but
yeah. Anyway, so the ability of Personal Evolution is going to be whenever agenda is scored or stolen, there's going to be a 1 net damage.
Yep.
And of course on the right we have Fabelkey playing the Kate, and he will get something. The first install each turn is cheaper.
Yeah. By the way, I'm actually proud enough to say that I was the only corp guy that beat the winner of the Euregio that day.
Oh, well, no, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Well, it's not on camera, so it's fine.
Do you beat both games?
No, I only won one of the two. The other one I lost for like 2 points, because I lost the side game.
Alright, so you begin with a celebrity gift.
Yep.
And it was so fast. I haven't seen. Is there anything insignificant on your hands that you think?
I don't even remember. I wasn't even watching because I was talking.
Oh. What a great commentary you're providing here.
Yeah, man.
That's why you're here, folks.
Now, here's something we should learn from this. Now, kids, you always protect R&D when you play against Saper, because they play indexing.
Yeah. Because there's a card called indexing where they can see the top 5 cards from your deck and rearrange them in any order. And of course, the idea is that you can bring back the agendas on top and then just get all the agendas. Interesting that he plays indexing, because I haven't seen indexing in a long time.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I'm like, he's not playing indexing? Come on.
Well, even Mecha's Eye would be pretty annoying, right?
That's like Netrunner 101. He's blue, you protect HQ. He's green, you protect R&D.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes they play account siphon.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I think I had like an agenda or something in my hand. That's why I protected HQ anyway.
I should bring back my Chaos Theory account siphon deck.
It's gonna do so well against me.
And you had the perfect counter to this.
Yeah.
Alright, so the very long time selecting the top card here, then of course
he sees a brain trust
laundry here, and it is going to be a brain trust, getting the credits, but of course getting the net damage.
What am I gonna get? Get the siphon. Get the siphon. Hey, it's a steam.
Oh, that's a good one as well.
Well, that's actually pretty good for me, because if he plays it, he gets a brain damage, so it's easier to kill.
Yeah. Too bad.
I think he saw one of my scorched earths during his indexing.
Oh, too bad you didn't have the Jackson Hard out previously.
Yeah. That would have been cool. But like turn 1 Jackson Hard, I mean, who does that?
Alright, so installing something in front of R&D, protecting now against any other shenanigans, in case Fabelkey, inserted another card in front of there.
Yeah, but the thing is, he definitely knows what that ice is, because I celebrity gifted and he indexed. So there's no way he doesn't know what this is.
That's the problem with R&D X's, they know exactly what is coming. But here's a baby symmetrical visage, so when he draws, he gets a credit. The first time he draws, he gets a credit. Bam!
I just flipped it for him just to be like,
nice. That's collaborative play.
Yeah, I gave him the runner clicks just to be sure he's like doing it right.
That's good. And that is the Diesel here, and installing the Data Sucker.
So it's like a standard kit, like with Data Sucker, like
far, maybe we don't know.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of events, so we have to assume there is going to be eventually a prepaid voice patch.
Yeah.
And then doing the medical fundraiser.
Oh man, I hate that card. I think that was like the only day that I was trying it out, because I really didn't care if like the runner has access. I just went to kill him.
Yeah, usually that's a PE card, right?
But I really don't like that card that much. I actually play hedge fund instead of that now. But this edition of that deck...
you didn't have hedge funds?
What? Yeah, I don't play hedge funds in this deck.
You are a mystery. Wrapped in an enigma. Wrapped in a quandary.
The thing is, like, I don't have enough room, and Celebrity Gift and Medical Research Fundraiser is already, like, good enough.
That's true. Yeah, there's, like, Jinteki got a buttload of economies ever since the core set.
Yeah.
And the corset wood was very weak, but now, I for a second there I thought you were making a run on the data sucker.
That'd be cool.
No, you just reminded Fabelkey to put a data sucker token on there, and of course we see lucky find. Sadly, there's still no prepaid voice bet there, so this is not going to be as an effective lucky find. But if lucky find at 6 credits is also pretty nice.
I'm pretty sure now it's a prepaid voice bet deck. I'm not sure how fast people find it, but I've like seen those cards probably. The thing is, by the way, if you play against Personal Evolution, Data Sucker is one of the most useless cards you can install. Like the most useless, because they will either have a Lotus Field or like a really cheap, really low strength tree.
That's
so
true.
Unless you run like a Natman, it doesn't even matter.
But I think it's still good to install it in case he lands in a Cortex lock.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the thing, like, if you play Atman, you install it at 4, and you're safe against Eli.
No, I mean
Cortex
if he face
lock?
checks into Cortex lock.
Oh yeah, true.
So clogging up some of them immune, so he gets less. Net damage.
That's true. But even then, like, as I said, like if you play against the Jinteki, it's like a golden rule to get an Atman at 4 because of Lotus Field, Eli, and Cortex lock. So you really don't need the Data Sucker if you're gonna have an Atman at 4.
That's true.
You can't really break it to Rugi that is at 2 or a Command that is at 1.
Yeah. Alright, so lots of thinking going on. There is install advance.
Yeah.
How? Wow. And
I think he let me advance that one more time. He didn't go for it.
A Mimic and a Shro Gamble. So, man, I really wonder what the strategy here is now. Like, we haven't seen Personal Evolution for a long time, and usually, the idea with Personal Evolution was that you almost have no ice, and just everything is a trap.
Well, yeah, kind of. But the thing is, I play like a really different agenda suite. I really liking the fact that people think I'm gonna kill them, but instead, what I'm doing is actually just.
Well, the brain trust there was already kind of like an odd thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I have like a really easy to score agendas, a really easy to score agenda suite. So if they are thinking that I want to kill them, and instead I'm just scoring. But if they are indeed like really pushing and really running all the time, I do have the means to actually kill them as well.
Okay.
So I really like to have like in my deck like not just one victory condition.
So it's kind of like a trick deck. It's kind of like a one-trick pony.
You can call it that.
I'm just excited to see the ID back in front of the camera. There is a Zool running on R&D, and that's a good install of the Zool because this is a Yakura.
Yeah.
So this is going to be cost him 2 credits. And
He knew what it was, basically.
Oh yeah, I guess it's almost as if he saw the cards. And then see a card, but it's nothing.
It's almost as he saw the cards. That intuition.
Psy games. Running on a data sucker again.
Yeah, just reminding him.
Love it.
See, I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, you are.
Might play Personal Evolution, but at least I'm nice.
Killing me nicely.
By the way, the thing with Personal Evolution is that after having played it for 2 years, like, you get a tweet where every time you score an agenda with any kind of corporation, not just Personal Evolution,
Net damage.
immediately your hand goes like forward, like reaching for a card in the runner's hand.
It's the same thing. I've been playing Lila for a while, and it's the same thing where it's like score, sweet, like when you want.
It's a really bad habit. Like people ask
horrible.
me, like, "What are you doing?" Oh yeah, no, well.
Well, never mind. Installed in front of R&D, second level ice here, so that's really sweet because the R&D was a bit vulnerable here, so keeping him out.
That dice, by the way, I just put in there. It's like how many cards he has in hand.
That's very useful information to have.
I used to do that with my Nisei deck as well, but the Scorched Earth in the Nisei deck was more of a surprise, so having like a dice counting the cards was kind of like giving it away.
Definitely. So this is a
lady.
So the trifecta, it has been assembled, so yeah, basically there is no surprises there anymore, unless you have some crazy trap ice.
Yeah, I didn't play Kitsune, I think, yet, in that edition of the deck.
That's oh man, I would love to see Kitsune one day. I haven't seen it in play.
Kitsune is amazing. It has won me so many tournament games, especially with Nisei, because nobody expects it.
Nobody expects the Nisei Kitsune.
Oh hey, Kitsune, what could he have? Oh, a snare. Oh, a squirt.
Oh no! What have I gotten myself into?
When you Kitsune and they remain with like one card in hand and a tag, what are they gonna do? Remove the tag, right? Be safe. Yeah. So then use a rebel cast. And what are they gonna do? Take the tag or the brain damage? If you have a neural in this court, you just win.
And so DC the clone chip install. Meanwhile, you score out the agenda, clone retirement. So it's 1-2, and doing the net damage. Sweet.
It's like, as I said, like a really easy one-pointer to get out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes!
Oh man, what a snipe! Oof, love it.
I remember playing against one of our best players in the Netherlands, like Istvan. He was playing Andromeda, which like always beat me. I only beat him once before he left the Netherlands, which was pretty exhilarating. And he like played against me in a tournament, and I managed to trust all of his account siphons through net damage.
Sweet.
He was so pissed.
Oh man, that's a skill that has to be acquired. This is a Diesel here right now, so Fabelkey drawing up all the cards here. He needs the cards in his hand to survive if there's some kind of big net damage plan going on. Otherwise he is really thinking a lot, and I think it's a good idea. Against personal evolution, you kind of have to be very careful and not put yourself in a situation, because it's that's the Jinteki way. It's not that you do who kill the runner; it's the runner themselves who kill themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, you should like. My personal opinion is that the way to win like against personal evolution is to just run on second click with 5 or 6 cards.
Yeah.
And have always 3 or 4 credits. That's more than enough when you're axing. And R&D interfaces are bad, and they should feel bad.
You can play one. That's okay.
Yeah, you can play one, but still. I think
in this game, you're gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. Like in this game in particular, I think Fabelkey didn't see like any of my snares. Any. And I was starting to get like really pissed.
Hey, we're 12 minutes in, no spoilers.
Yeah,
So same old thing.
We don't know.
So Fabelkey gets out the same old thing, and meanwhile you install advanced something in that
remote
scoring server.
Yeah, well, I don't make scoring servers. I would just call it another remote.
I just make happy accidents.
Yeah, most of the times I install a nice just to like mess up with people's brains. Because I'm not really gonna raise him. I mean, look at his rig and his money.
Look at him, he's just drawing cards. He's just not respecting that server.
The thing is, I think he's just scared of like losing cards and dying from a potential run.
I love that you put it on 3 tokens, because then it's like, if that's a Project Junebug, then that would be 8 damage. So
yeah. Oh, he's running it.
He he does respect the server.
I'm not rezzing.
Respect the authority. Oh!
There we go.
It is damage after all, but it's a good kind of damage.
Yeah. But he has lots of cards, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I think he's just gonna draw for the rest of his turn. Because being at 3 cards is not great.
No.
Data Sucker, and Legwork.
Ooh, Legwork. Nice snipe. Ooh, love it.
Well, Legwork is nice sometimes. It wins games for Jinteki Personal Evolution, like turn 1.
Clone Ship is also good, because that's one of the plans of the Shapers, the Shaper bullshit. You stop the bullshit.
Yeah.
Occupy bullshit.
Occupy bullshit. I just drew another Fiddle AI, and I'm drawing up more and more.
Thirsty for those cards.
What am I looking for? I think that's a medical breakthrough, by the way, down there advanced, and I'm just looking for the rest.
Seriously, there's an agenda there?
Yeah, I think that's an agenda. I do that all the time so that I can like just score many things at the same time in Euro MP as well. That's how I beat the guy. That's how I beat the guy that won the tournament. He was playing Andromeda with Stealth Suite, and he didn't run at all, other than secure testing. Yeah. And I just set up like 5 remotes, a Ronin, and 3 agendas. I just won.
Yeah, that was. I'm not gonna spoil who it was. Because there's still going to be games coming up, and of course we're going to see him in a future game. And we don't want to spoil the outcome of the tournament.
Oh. Well, maybe he won the tournament. I don't know.
No, it was a guy.
My memory all of a sudden is all like baffled and confused.
I don't know, man. It was such a long time ago. So yeah, we see Fabelkey really struggling in this situation. There's going to be
making an indexing through
indexing run, yes, through the Komainu. Of course, through the Komainu is going to be a bit expensive, but
yeah. But the thing is, he has 5 cards. I don't think it's a good idea to raise the Komainu, but he's doing indexing, which means he will want to run more than once. Yeah. So why not, you know? It costs him like 7 credits again.
It's really taxing. To remind our listeners, Komainu is good, has as many subroutines as the runner has cards, and each subroutine is do 1 net damage. So basically, the runner has to pay as many credits as yes, they have cards on their hand if they want to break it, and if they don't break it, they end up with 0 cards.
And so, now here he's thinking about running it again, because if it's an agenda, it's actually gonna get him down a few cards. Like maybe it's a fiddle, maybe it's just a simple agenda, but if he really wants it, it's gonna mean that he's gonna end his turn with like 4 cards maybe. Oh, prepaid.
No, prepaid. Nice. Maybe it wasn't an agenda. Because if it's a 2-point agenda, I would get it. If it's 1-point agenda, I would also get it, because then that means it's at 5 point, and just a 2-point agenda means game over.
So I give you more money here?
Mm-hmm. And get yourself some money as well, and accidentally. Mushi no Shin. So this is a really great card that has fallen out of favor, but I think it's a really nice card and beautiful addition to Netrunner. The idea is it's a double event, and you install a card and advance it 3 times, but you cannot score this card this turn. And it has to be a new server.
I don't understand why he indexed though when he knows I have a Jackson Howard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a problem with indexing. Like it has fallen out of favor due to its.
Yeah, there is a lot of Jackson Howard out there right now.
Well, it always was, I guess.
Yeah.
But now you have like stuff like Bootcamp, which you can get with Jackson Howard as well, and there's other cards that can shuffle the library now.
I love how you call it library.
Did I say library?
Yeah.
I meant, of course, R&D. I'm sorry.
You meant your R&D. I was click too.
FNE in Germany. Forschung und Entwicklung.
Well,
running on a machine
card. That's click 3.
Oh damn!
Oh man. See, that's like...
Oh.
I was really risking it there. I really wanted to score that out. I think that if I had actually scored that out, I would have won. But
yeah,
he went for it.
Philotic Entanglement is a really good score for him, and it's a really bad thing to lose for you.
Yeah.
So he's at 6 points. You are still, at 1.
I think I'm gonna manage. Like, I remember this game like being really hard, but actually pulling myself back to it.
Why?
Why a plus crit? Well, he saw a Scorched Earth at the start, so.
You have a Scorched Earth?
Yeah, I do. 2.
Oh man! Oh, maybe he saw it on an indexing.
Of course I do. I mean, come on.
Okay, that makes sense then. Nice, nice, love it. So you're thirsty for cards, drawing those cards with Jackson?
Yeah, drawing like crazy. I think I drew like 2 cards for mandatory. Was that correct? No. I think that's a Hokusai.
Would make sense. He was keen to run on R&D before, and he will do so in the future.
I'm really, at this point, when you see like the runner at 6 points and he has a Philotic too, which was like my game changer there. I would have won if I probably had scored that.
How would you have won?
I think that's either it's a Ronin or I have enough Neuralane Peace in hand, because when they have like 2 agendas scored, you can even leave it until later when they score like a 3rd agenda too, and it does like 3 or 4 net damage, which is like a lot. Gets you enough to actually score a kill.
That's cool.
It's usually really hard to not be able to kill with a Philotic this late in the game.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm just relying on him like running out of cards. I don't think there are many other options.
Oh,
or scoring like a Brain Trust when he doesn't expect it. And the thing is, he didn't find any of my medical breakthroughs, which really messes me up. Because if he did, it would actually make it easier for me.
Oh, yeah, because you can fast advance those medical breakthroughs. Alright, so we see the same old thing installed, really good, and I guess he's getting credits.
I think I'm gonna score here. Am I? Oh, Mushinoshin.
Mushinoshin. The last one
crazy.
didn't work so great. Let's see about this one.
Well, when they run like a Mushinoshin, you gotta expect them to run another. Oh, and
man.
advance it.
Twisting the knife.
He knows it's advanceable. Oh man, that's like the worst. When they know it's advanceable, they kinda like just lose it. They're like, oh shit.
Yeah, so that's an interesting thing. You can Mushinoshin on any card, so you can even install like a snare in there and advance it with Mushinoshin basically. But if you advance it manually, it's kind of like a giveaway that this is an advanceable card, and most of them are agendas. Except when it's in a
Junebag, Cerebral, Ronin.
Except when it's with one of the traps.
The occasional looking at the card that I had there the entire game.
Yeah. maybe to tease him.
What
maybe to
bad
make him
things
nervous.
does this card do?
Oh, wait a minute. Shit, I can oh, it's not my turn. Anyway.
It's actually real good, like lying like this sometimes. I really find it to be part of the Jinteki game. Like, I'm gonna run. Oh, wait, you have like 4 cards, right? And then they run it and it's a Junebag, and you're like, well. I'm sorry, man.
yeah. There's a lot of ways to manipulate the runner. Same old thing. What we're gonna see? An indexing, perhaps? Another indexing?
Legwork, maybe? Oh no, Diesel. Oh my god, he's
Seriously?
dieseling.
Dieseling? Same old thing? Why did you just draw 4 cards?
He's dieseling so that you can run the remote, I think.
Okay. Oh, he wants to make sure that it is.
Yeah,
oh wow!
there you go.
We're gonna see the thing that was installed here all this time. Oh, it's a Junebug!
It is a Junebug.
Bam! Love it.
And he loses all of his cards.
8 cards
But
down
he
the
had
drain.
he had a knife cut worse though.
Oh,
Which
nice.
really pissed me off because that would have been like a win. Oh man. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good turn.
Dropped a lot of cards for the runner, but no dice. Still no dice.
Yeah, I have a snare in hand, and I think I just trust the one that was installed in the server, which I think was a snare. Man, you see, like, this is really scary. He hasn't seen any snare. Just one Fiddle AI was the only bad thing he said.
Yeah.
And it's really starting to scare me right now. Like a Plasquid down there as well. I'm counting his deck.
Oh, there's not a lot of cards in there left.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
And but you scored just 1 agenda. So this is really fascinating because you say like, you know, I'm almost about to win, but it seems like it's going really bad for you.
Yeah, it is. But that's what you want to give away, like making the runner feel like cocky and like, oh hey, I can do this, I got this. I'm like destroying him, and then suddenly he runs into one bad thing and it turns around the whole game.
Okay.
Oh hey, I have 3 cards left in hand. Oh shit, how did this happen? You know?
Oh, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. Which is why my latest iteration of my personal evolution deck runs House of Knives. I find it really great with Kitsune. If you have just 1 scored, you can do like 4 net damage in a run by snaring through Kitsune and House of Knives.
Yeah.
You can even kill if you have 2 scored, which is quite rarer, but still.
Okay.
So he's drawing more.
He's drawing more, yeah. Not many cards left in his deck. Hopefully he doesn't have a...
He does have a Levi, I'm pretty sure he has a Levi.
Oh man, no.
I think I remember asking him as well about it.
Alright, running on the archives, checking what archives have in store. There have been a lot of agendas in here. You use the Jaxo.
Yeah.
Jaxo. Michael Jaxo.
I think I'm getting like a Jackson out as well. No, I already did that, I think. No? There is another Jackson there. There you go.
Oh yeah.
I had a checkpoint in there.
You have a checkpoint. That's a good choice for this deck.
Yeah, it is. And you can actually get rid of the bad publicity with clone retirement.
Ah. Man.
It's all planned.
The synergy, love it.
But it's a nice surprise, especially when the account's hyphen.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, hey, Trace 6. Oh, shit.
This is...
I'm gonna spend all my money on this Trace because you're siphoning me.
I'm gonna lose it anyway. Alright, so he's up to 6 cards. I really like this dice that you have there.
Well,
really...
it's really good, right? I mean, it's not just for the video, but it's like really nice to keep track.
Drawing more cards, man, he goes way overboard with card draw. I like it that he's milling himself basically right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a Levi in hand.
He must have. So that's your goal now, to use net damage to snap the Levi off his hand.
Yeah, if I could, I would, but I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna play New Orleans Pete just in case I get it.
Just
I don't
to
remember.
play Snoop, you know.
I loved Snoop, man. I freaking loved Snoop because you can like get rid of 5-hit words without activating it.
Yeah.
It's so good, but it's so expensive.
Yeah. Alright, so another medical breakthrough, a medical research fundraiser.
Yeah.
And there's so many medical terms now. Oh.
Well, that's Jinteki. They're doing like things with babies and brains.
And then suddenly, there's a medical breakthrough.
Yep, it's been there all along.
Well, not all along. It's been there for a couple of turns, but
Yeah.
it's good. Ah, Maker's Eye. Yeah, it's good, it's good.
That could have been good.
So now the next medical breakthrough is going to be a 3-2 agenda, right?
The next medical breakthrough.
Black. That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 for 2. The goal is to score another one and then get one in my hand to just score it out.
And then using the baby to get a credit and a token, card.
Pretty sure he's gonna Levi now. I'm like checking how many cards there are left.
You should have a second dice to count the cards in it.
Yeah. He's trying to find his Levi, I think he doesn't see it, so...
So it must be one of the last cards.
Yeah.
So you know
Fabelkey.
what you have to do now. Oak-Target renovation.
Yeah.
Instant advance. Mill him to death, lose the game. Alright, legwork.
Ooh.
Not
No,
legwork,
that's
what I'm saying is a lucky find.
Lucky find.
Also starts with an L,
Yeah.
because that's how my brain works.
Ooh, Musi Nelson.
Oh yeah, another Mushin, love it.
See, that's a perfect time to do it because he's running out of cards. So if he runs,
Yeah.
Will he Levi right away?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. So now it's a very risky thing. He cannot risk any net damage because maybe this is the last cards and he wants to prep for the Levi. The Levi also costs a lot of money and it's a kind of a big change. Usually you get like a scoring window while the
It's
runner
not
is
like
Levi.
he doesn't have money.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. The money is not a problem here, but it's not like your deck is trying to tax him with money.
Yeah. I think he's gonna Levi.
Oh man, he's drawing more. He wants to see every single card of the deck. Every sperm is sacred.
Oh. What?
Monty Python song, don't know it?
Yeah, I know, but what?
And
Ooh,
then
that's another
installing
plus
the
good.
Astrolabe here, so that's cool, I guess. Very late in the game, but we'll get him an additional card draw.
What is gonna do last
That's
week?
also a sign that he has to have a Levi, because otherwise that console is doing nothing.
Yeah. Come on, man. What? Where is your Levi?
Oh, he's embarrassed by this. There's another Plascreek there.
You can feel like the agony, how much slower the turns go.
Yeah,
The more the game progresses.
you got your hooks into him.
It's not like it's like a hard game like with lots of math or anything. It's just.
All right.
I don't think he's allowed to have that.
Wait, he doesn't
Yeah, he's
ban
not
you
allowed
for
to
this
have that.
misplay, judge. Oh man. Well, it's not like the data sucker is doing anything,
Yeah.
right?
I just check his hand. He just left there, and I just check like how many there are there.
I love how even just asking him constantly makes him super nervous about this.
Yeah.
As if it's like, oh man, he's about to kill me. Oh man, he's asking constantly. Oh.
I remember Falco walking by my games and just looking at all my advanced like Musino Scene server. He's like, what?
I don't even gonna go in there. It's gonna cause troubles if I start asking questions. They're gonna ask me things I don't want to answer.
I'm pretty sure the thing that I put down there, Musi Nelson, is is a June bag.
Man, it's really bad that we don't have a government takeover in Jinteki.
No way.
That would be hilarious. Advance. Oh, it's gonna be a government takeover. I'm gonna run on this.
No! I'm actually thinking about playing Ghost Brands again. I love Ghost Brands. I keep saying that I will, but I haven't yet.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's because I haven't, I have experienced the thing where... What did he draw? That's a prepaid voice pad. So, the Levi has to be in his hand. I've experienced way too many times the occasion where somebody just siphons you, and you're at 0 credits and they can run just anything. And then suddenly you're like, oh, yeah, that's a Ghost Brand. You get 3 tags.
Yeah.
What is he looking for?
3 tags is not that bad in mid-seasons kind of
It
world.
is kind of bad when you're like...
It's his last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Still bad, yeah.
And they usually run 2nd or 3rd click, so
Man,
Musinos
it's just an entire turn of card counting right now. All the piles are being counted and shuffled through and
count all the things.
Okay, show his hand to him. Sure.
And there's a sock in there.
Archive.
That's cool. Get the Levi, Constantine. Get the Levi.
That would be great. If you get the Levi, that's going to be hilarious.
See how I'm looking at my card again? Just how much that damage does my Ronin do? Even though it's a June-bag.
Oh, that was a
that's just a scavenge.
Every single action you see here is psychologically calculated to create the most...
It is. It really is. You can only count on that at that point of the game.
Ask him 5 times how many cards he has. Alright, running on HQ.
Oh, running on HQ. Find the snare. Come on, man.
I'm shocked that you don't have the snare
back.
back.
That's a field. That's nothing.
Where's your snare shields?
Oh no, I don't like those.
Wow, last click run on. Oh man.
Yeah.
Hokusai.
See how excited I get?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm like,
oh,
this
man.
is it.
This is it. Snare. He just needs to hit a snare and things will be peachy.
Oh no.
Be a snare.
What is it? Oh, that's a Ronin. God damn it. That's also pretty good.
Yeah, that was very reckless of him.
I should see. I'm a nice guy. I'm reminding him if he wants to trust the Hokusai.
Yeah.
I'm gonna score the medical breakthrough, I think, here.
You did.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice. You didn't remind him though to get data sucker counters on his illegal data sucker.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter at this point.
All right,
so he's at 3 cards,
so
and I have to scored medical breakthroughs.
You recovered pretty well. Love it. And oh man, you did so much net damage and still didn't get his Levi.
Yeah.
If he has a Levi on hand, I'm wow. He's the luckiest man alive.
Oh man, he's just gonna run. Yeah, he's just running R&D and find the agenda, I think. Come on. Show the agenda.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh my god. I'm getting nervous even though I played this game.
It's interesting. You are back in the game. If that advanced card is an agenda, you win.
No, I would have already won if that was an agenda.
Oh yeah, you already had the opportunity to score it, right?
Yeah, I just found Phil. I saw him in once in
exactly the 3 cards. No.
Oh man, he saw no snare whatsoever.
He didn't have a Levi on hand, right?
No, I don't think he did.
Oh
no,
man,
he didn't have a Levi.
This was literally his last opportunity. Oh wow.
Man.
He just need to see a snare to have this game.
Yeah,
end.
exactly. He would have not been able to win after that. If he saw the fiddle, I could just install the fiddle and score it, because if he ran it, he would just get 2 net damage on axis.
Well, he wouldn't be able to win because if he access the agenda,
No, that's the thing. Like, he can score any other agenda other than fiddle. If he had like 1 card or less, Fiddle AI does 2 net damage on access.
Yeah. Any other agenda would make the net damage after he already won.
Yeah, but the thing that you asked earlier, why I don't run snare sleeves, is because I have a lot of red sleeves, and I always keep my Jinteki cards in those, so that I don't have to like change the sleeves.
You're one of
every
those
time.
guys. You're living a dream of not having to re-sleeve your cards.
If you see my boxes, everything is unsleeved except the red cards.
All right, Constantine, we're gonna move over to the second game.
Yep.
But before we do, can you talk about something about the sweet website that you're working on?
Oh yeah, Euregio.net or Netrunner. I mean,
Netrunner, I would say.
I
don't know if Euregio is that already
Euregio,
official.
Well, it's kind of official. I mean, we got a lot of people on board.
Talk about both then.
Okay. Well, I can say a few things about Netrunner. Netrunner.nl is the home for the That's Netrunner community, but we write everything in English, so you can hop by and like see all kinds of interesting things we upload there. You can also check out our calendar and our forums, because we upload like lots of events that are going on there, and lots of people internationally attend. So yeah, if you're interested, visit.
And what's the other one?
Euregio.net is a new initiative that I started like a couple months ago, and with the help of many TOs and judges across Europe, and including the UK, by the way, and France. We had some new developments where they are helping, which is real nice. We are preparing a website which is going to be a platform for all the European Netrunner players to meet and actually be informed of all the places they can play Netrunner in Europe, meet other people to go to tournaments in other countries, do trading. We are going to have some official floor rules for all the judges as well. So yeah, it's going to be full of cool stuff for you to find.
Yeah, so this is going to be a big, huge website that is up and rising, and will eventually become the hub for all Netrunner things in Europe, for sure. Yep. Yes, so we're going to move over to the next game. I hope you'll join us next time around when we will hack the planet! Yeah!
Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.